Good evening from Kirksville, Missouri. This is Randy Curvin, and this is Rant and Randy's Rant. I wanted to let you know right off. Uh, I can't see anything on chat. I couldn't even make a comment when I had other people out there. Uh, I'm hoping that this mic is working well because I've got a treat at the end of the show, and I'll show you that album before we get into it tonight. The best of the loving spoonful, Nashville Cats, when I conclude this evening. I'm hoping my sound is okay. It looks like it's covering a couple of dots, so graphic equalizer looks like it's working. All right, here we go, baby. I got mail. I got mail from my Blue Dot sister in Florida, Brenda Westy. Grace and I always enjoy her letter and look forward to reading that. Uh, Also, a nice donation. Thank you, Brenda. That always brings Grace and I up, knowing uh, that we've got you, a neighbor down in Florida. That I'll get to in this. DeSantis has lost his mind. 50% in this country, actually a little more than 50% now, are fully vaccinated. The problem is 90 million are still unvaccinated. And I want to talk just a few minutes about I was out today doing some business somewhere and found out the lady was had COVID, and everybody in that office had come down with it. According to what she was saying, fortunately, nobody died. But I asked her, well, why not get vaccinated? Well, how did they come up with it in less than a year? And I reminded her, I said, excuse me for saying this, but Trump had people, the warp speed and all that. And I was discussing with Grace a while ago. We don't live in the same age as some of these other vaccines that took years to come up with, like polio and all that. We're not back in the 50s. Speed was put in by the whole world to get something done to have a vaccine. That's what happened. But there's some of these people she thinks she's immune to the Delta strain because she's still unvaccinated and depending on the immunity from having had a mild case. She said, don't get me wrong, I was really, really sick. She actually rode with one that ended up in the hospital. I don't know how any of that came out on them. I don't think anybody died, or she would have probably said something. But again, it's just being stubborn, or they don't trust the vaccine. And I said, fortunately, in September, Pfizer will be approved by the FDA. Didn't seem to make any difference. These people just plain don't trust government. I believe, brothers and sisters, that's what the problem is. All right, let me get back down into it. And I wanted to say something about Sturgis. Sturgis, they're having another thousands of bikers descend on uh, Sturgis amid COVID fears. Last year, 600 got COVID. You would think they would learn, but no, they don't learn. They love that governor there. No, telling them that you should just ignore that. And that's the problem. Misinformation is killing us just as sure as the virus. I saw Travis Campbell again. I saw a piece on Facebook, and Don Lemon uh, tonight begging people to get vaccinated from his hospital bed. In Florida, Governor DeSantis seems to care more about his feud with Biden than the people of his state. He lashes out, making fun of Biden. Uh, Jan Psaki assures there will be no lockdowns. Ah, in New Jersey gym owner uh, is U.S. Capitol rider to plead guilty, Scott Fairland. Uh, don't you know his family must be proud of him? He's the one that punched a policeman uh, after he was chasing behind another one. Uh, and then the next one that came up, he shoved him first and then he punched him. He's also a gym owner, but he was also an MMA participant, probably a champion. I don't know. But he now said to say it was hugging and kissing is ridiculous. We are learning a Trump environmental lawyer tried to weaponize the DOJ to help the former unhinged rhetoric about thermometers, and I got more on this, and the voting machines. You can't make this shit up. Okay, where did my. There it is. It's on my last page. Uh, and this lawyer, what he did, ally of Donnie in the DOJ, claimed China used special thermometers to change the results in the voting tallies. Give me a break. How stupid do you have to? Well, after all, it wasn't an insurrection, according to Donnie. It was a love fest. Shit. All right, let's get back down here. Now I can go to, and all of it's a part of the threat against our democracy with the Trump DOJ, the insurrection, the fraudits, the restrictive voting laws. All of it is a part of a threat against democracy, brothers and sisters. COVID compared, I'll keep going back and forth. COVID compared with August of 2020, where we are now with new cases. August, I'll compare them. August 2020, 7-day average was 57,202. And as of August 5th, 2021, 7-day average, 100,199 new cases. The difference this year is those fighting masks and vaccinations. We have to have a way to stop this variant, but misinformation is stopping it. Take Texas won't require schools to notify parents of COVID-19 cases. Oh, I get that. It's none of the parents' business. Just send your child in. It might be COVID everywhere in the school, but they don't care. That's another dumbass, Governor Abbott of Texas. He doesn't care about people or their children. All he cares about is retaining power. And that was the reason. And, well, I'll get to it later. Yesterday was 56 years ago that on August 6, 1965, President Johnson signed the Voting Rights Act. Power to the people, baby. President Biden and Vice President Harris are calling on Congress to pass the voting rights bill. Senators told to vote on the new voting rights bill. Within days, within days, voting within days. Texas Democrats are still in D.C. helping with the effort to stop the Texas restrictive voting bill. And I love this. Legal experts call for criminal probe of Trump. His lawyers are facing consequences for their roles in spreading his big lie. And then we move on to the Senate Judiciary, and this is a report. I didn't happen to get the source on it. Senate Judiciary interviewed Deputy Attorney General Richard Donahue yesterday, and the former acting AG Rosen to provide testimony in coming days. And that had a heading of reporting or report. Oh, here we go with Governor Cuomo pushing back on sexual harassment. One of them has filed in his office yesterday filed a criminal complaint. He still says he will not resign. Well, Andrew, I guess you're going to do it the hard way. Okay. And this is my thinking. I'll repeat the line from the Trump ally that was weaponizing the DOJ, claiming that China used special thermometers to change the results in the voting tallying machines tallying votes. Wouldn't you know it? They wouldn't dare blame it on Russia. No way. Not around King Ding Dong. Russia, good friends. Oh, that's about all I've got for this evening. I missed not seeing the people in the chat. We got 7 out there and 2 likes so far. I'm sorry about that. Please come back and get in the after comments. I want to know about the sound, whether you enjoyed the song I'm going to put on here in a minute. When I leave you, let me make sure where I've got the cursor. We have to keep pushing. We have to keep pushing, or we lose our democracy. This is no joke, and I don't understand what the GOP governors are up to, other than what are they trying to kill their own base? Oh, I get it. See, that's their freedom to make everybody else sick, even sicken their own children. I think that goes beyond freedom. All right, I will leave you with peace, resist, persist, and I insist we keep driving it home. It was an insurrection. We are not going to allow restrictive laws in this country to make sure that only a minority can vote on major elections like 22 and 24. That's just what they would like. And that's what happens when democracy dies and you end up with autocratic government. First thing to go is everybody's ability to vote, brothers and sisters. We can't let that happen. I will not stand by and let that happen in this country. I want you to go down, like, and share if you're new out there. Unfortunately, I have no chat room tonight. I don't know what's going on with YouTube on that. But subscribe if you like fighting for our freedom. That's what this Blue Dot family and I are all about. All right. I'm going to put on the music and hope I hit the right spot in the record. I can see it pretty good though. You'll note here, I do not own this music. I'm just playing it under fair use act. All right, I'll say good night, good weekend. Get some relaxing time in. Right now, I'll be watching the. I forgot to say about my Braves. My Braves are in third place behind the Mets. The Phillies are in first place. All right, I'll let you go at this time. Have a good one. Enjoy your weekend. Grace and I will be watching the game for a while. I'll be down in the after comments on YouTube in a while. Have a good one. Share this shit. Bye-bye for now. Share this shit.